Welcome back to another video, and this is continuing from the last video. So I'm going to be using the same level just so I could reuse the same objects. And this time we're going to go with the offset action. So you could create a whole new layout and do it with that, but I'm just going to use the exact same layout from the last level, and that's how it's going to be for the next few levels. So you could use next free or whatever, but you're going to do the exact same thing. Just set up the target group, right? Now in this case, I'm reusing the objects from before. I'm using the same level. You could do whatever you want, I said earlier, but all we have to do is change the parameters, select the Y offset and whatever we want to do with the offset, and just do the exact same thing as before. And for offset action, there's only chained and loop. There is no what is it? There's no from center because automatically offsets will happen from center. Okay, so that's something to know. And yeah, we can just go through with everything. So I'll just move the scale object, which I used from before, above. And if you guys are following through the same level that you created with whatever name it has, but it's the same one as last time, you can move the object upwards as well. Just going to be giving it some, changing its properties for a little bit. I can close that and not unrotate it because rotating it doesn't do anything. Also, if you wonder what the shortcuts that I'll be using in these videos are, you can just look at that dialog. I might even be opening it and showing it from now and then from where it is. For example, I'm editing and doing things without touching anything, and that's one of the shortcuts. So I'm just using Control E to open up that edit dialog while the UI is hidden. So obviously it's not compatible on mobile because mobile you don't have a keyboard unless you connect the keyboard. But that's great that you have this option on PC for speed workflows. So if we look at this, we'll see the exact same progress of 1, 2, and 3, right? And when I say 1, 2, and 3, I mean 0, 1, and 2 because it starts from 0. So you'll notice how each goes down and then all three goes up one by one. So that's absolutely beautiful. Let's just make the speed a little bit faster. So time is actually meaning duration here. So the lower the number, it's actually the faster. And let's just make it go upwards. So that way it's, it's at the bottom of the ground and we have to wait for it to move up and then quickly just pass through it before it comes back down since it's looped and chained. And notice the settings can be opened up with Control-Shift-H on PC, which is where these tutorials are done. Just for speed, but again, everything works on mobile. So if following on mobile, you can do the exact same stuff, just no shortcuts, I'm going to move it down just so you can see that. Okay, that looks about right. Oh no, we deleted it. I think let's just click on undo, or you can actually just use Control Z to spam that button and get all the objects that we accidentally deleted. Just going to take a look at these quickly. Okay, let's see if the offset works. Boom. Amazing. High speed. Now, obviously, you can change this around because this looks almost impossible to not get damaged by, but you can change it so that you can pass through everything completely and also have time to like dodge things. So that's that. So it's very nice that you have this layout. And that is it for this offset action. I'll see you guys in the next video. You can play around with it, change the time and whatnot, maybe change how much things are being chained. And yeah, that's how you do chaining with offset action. Same workflow with a different kind of object.